My child, tonight I want to tell you a story about a boy who spent most of his life feeling invisible. He was kind to everyone, he helped people quietly, he stayed loyal even when others betrayed him. But no matter how good his heart was, life kept hurting him. People used his kindness. Friends disappeared when he needed them most, and slowly he started feeling like maybe he was never important to anyone. Every night he would sit alone in his small room, scrolling through his phone, watching everybody else seem happy. Everybody else seemed successful, everybody else seemed loved, and deep inside he kept asking himself, why does my life feel so empty? But my child, what he did not understand was that comparison was stealing his peace, because people only show the highlights of their lives, not the battle they fight privately. That boy smiled in front of people, but secretly his heart was tired. He was tired of pretending, tired of being strong, tired of carrying pain nobody knew about. One rainy evening, after another disappointing day, he walked home feeling completely broken inside. The streets were quiet. The sky was dark, and as rain fell around him, he whispered softly, God, if you are real, please give me a sign that my life matters. But nothing happened immediately. The rain kept falling, the silence remained, and for a moment he thought nobody heard him. But my child, I heard every word. I hear every silent prayer you whisper, even the prayers you cannot fully explain. The same night, the boy returned home, dried his clothes, and sat near the window, staring into the darkness outside. And suddenly his eyes landed on something his grandmother once wrote in an old notebook. Difficult seasons do not come to destroy you, they come to transform you. He stared at those words for a long time, and something inside him shifted slightly, not fully, but enough to keep going one more day. My child, sometimes healing begins with one small movement, one small reminder, one small spark of home. The next morning, his problems were still there. His bills were still unpaid. His loneliness was still real. But for the first time in months, he decided not to give up on himself. He started waking up earlier, started praying quietly, started taking care of his mind, started distancing himself from people who constantly drained his energy, and slowly his life began changing. Not because everything suddenly became perfect, but because his mindset changed first. He stopped chasing people who ignored him, stopped begging for love, stopped trying to prove his worth to everybody, and instead he started focusing on becoming peaceful. Months later, new opportunities began appearing. Unexpected people entered his life, healthier friendship, better work opportunities, more confidence, more peace. And one evening, while walking home during sunset, he suddenly realized something powerful. The version of himself that once cried every night was gone, not because life became easy, but because pain had transformed him into someone stronger. My child, the reason I'm telling you this story tonight is because you are also changing, even if you cannot fully see it yet. Right now, you may feel tired, you may feel emotionally exhausted, you may feel like life has been unfair to you, but I need you to understand this clearly. Your current pain is not your final destination. You are growing in ways you do not realize. The lonely seasons are teaching you strength, the disappointments are teaching you wisdom, and the delays are teaching you patience. One day, you will look back at the season and realize it changed your life forever, because the pain that almost broke you will eventually become the reason you became stronger. So please do not give up now. Do not hate yourself for struggling. Do not believe the lie that your future will always feel this heavy. Because better days are coming, peace is coming, healing is coming, and the story of your life is far from over. My child, one day you will smile again without forcing. You will laugh again without hiding pain behind it. You will wake up feeling lighter, and you will finally understand why I kept telling you to hold on during the hardest nights. Because while you thought your life was falling apart, I was quietly rebuilding it into something beautiful.